We back, we back, we back. We back, we back, we back. We're back. We're back, we're back, we're back. We're back, we're back, we're back. We're back, we're back, we're back. We're back here at the show. The show is called The Jason Show. I'm just making this song up as I go along. All that to say that we're back. We're backity backity back. In the back of the back of the back back. In the back of the Cadillac. Well, if you're still watching, you're now tuned into the Jay Sutton Show episode 134. It's been 3 days since I last live streamed for the show, but here I am again. When the mood moves me, I move like a bowel move. You can't hold that in is basically what I'm saying. And you are here to view my opinions on a lot of topics. Not a lot of topics, got a few things written down. This time I am more prepared than before, except I didn't go to the bathroom. And I just was in the bathroom putting my microphone on. As you can see, I'm trying to have less feedback and air flowing through this stream so it can be a beautiful audio experience for those that are enjoying my beautiful buttery voice. Today, which is May the 5th, and we're going to talk about James Harden coming up short once again in games that matter in the NBA playoffs. Game 7, which is when it's very, very tight, very, very tight. Also, we're going to discuss LeBron James's future in the NBA. Will he hang it up? Should he hang it up? Maybe he will not tell you until Bryce comes in. Stay tuned for that news. I have exclusive clue type information on LeBron James's future with the Los Angeles Lakers. Also, we'll touch on a little bit of Trump. Just a little bit. I just thought something that he said was funny. I don't even know if it's going to be funny when I finally get there. Again, nothing's written, just topics are written down. We'll discuss Kanye West. I try not to have Kanye West in my algorithm. One of my good friends always somehow sends me something that puts Kanye West in my algorithm. If it weren't for said friend, I would never see Kanye West. But something came across my timeline, AKA my cell phone, and Kanye West has admitted, quote unquote, admitted that he was sucking one of his cousin's penis, because saying the DICK word just sounds extra vulgar and more believable than anything, but he said the DICK word. We'll talk about that and my opinion on that. Also, I wanted to touch on Suits LA, one of my shows. I like my shows. More so, this Jay Sutton Show revamp. Right now, we're doing this live from my iPhone because why not? You know, I also have my camera set up right behind us. I just haven't plugged them into the system in order to, do it that way. And then I'll have little videos of the things that I'm talking about. We're slowly getting things started again, but the only way to get started is by starting. And this is me starting. I was saying what you could expect from the future shows of the Jay Sutton Show. I'll talk about TV shows, things that I'm watching. Not a lot of gossip that I'll be touching on. It'll be a little bit, like I said, I'll talk about Kanye West's latest antics to get attention thrown his way. I'll also talk about music, the music that I'm listening to and that you should probably listen to if you like good music. It'll be old, it'll be new, it'll be a lot of different things, but it will be music based. And once I set up the road board and the Atom and everything else in my laptop, we'll have more things. The production will start coming in more and more because I have to get back to this thing of ours, considering my back is against the wall. Like I mentioned in episode 133, I'm currently unemployed, kind of. Also, I do need to call unemployment later today. This is vulnerability if I've never heard it before. This is also me pleading for anyone who knows of jobs that are hiring in entertainment business, home health aid, driving, as long as it's not driving too far or driving too much. But with my back against the wall, eventually maybe I'll become your Uber or your Lyft driver. Who knows? Maybe I just spoke it into existence because everyone knows I like to be my own boss. But I also need good health care. I need good health care. I need to be here for my baby. Shout out to Nori J. Sutton. Yes, the Nori, the J part in that was intentional. It was intentional. Everybody wants a junior. It's the closest thing that I can get to a junior by spelling her name J-A-E with the accent on the E, because like my middle name, Dante, there's an accent on the E. Everything is intentional with me, just like you being here right now, enjoying this show. I think I wrapped. Oh, Golden State. I'll talk about Golden State and Houston Game 7, which was very entertaining as well. Where do we start? Where do I want to start at? I guess I'll start with James Harden. The Game 7 between the Houston Rockets and the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Denver Nuggets. There we go. Denver Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Clippers. Game 7. All of the marbles were on the table. And guess who didn't grab any marbles from the middle of the table? You guessed it, James Harden bum ass. Such a bum when it counts. And I'm not one of those NBA fans or basketball fans or sports fans, period, who likes to call other people bums. But that's a word that's reserved for people who consistently come up short when it's most important. There's James Harden, and then there's James Harden, who just always finds a way to just not show up when it's most important. Now, I'm not taking anything away from James Harden. I'll give him his credit. You know, you always got to give the credit before you start throwing dirt on people's name. I'll give him credit. He's one of the greatest scorers the NBA has ever seen. Greatest scorers the NBA has ever seen. When it doesn't count the most. When it's regular season. When you playing against a team that you know don't have a chance against you. Now, it's Game 7. Now, the previous game, I think James Harden had, I'm not even going to think. James Harden had a pretty good game, Game 6. He had a pretty good Game 6. But I knew, Game 7, at home, mind you, that he would come up the smallest ever. He managed to get up 8 whopping shots. 8 shots from one of the best scorers, greatest scorers that the NBA has ever seen. Yeah, 8 shots. 8 shots. 8 shots. He's drank more shots at a Houston club than he took in the Game 7 against the Denver Nuggets. When it matters most, like this could have solidified, like he could have changed the narrative on who he is when games are most important. He could have changed the narrative. Instead, he chose to shoot the ball 8 times, pass up shots, turn the ball. No, and you know he ain't playing no defense. Oh man, defense. And he decided. Now I was giving him a little credit. He was playing a little bit of passing lane defense throughout this series. And when it matters most, when you really need your best players to play at their highest potential, he never shows up. He never shows up. And I hate it for him. And that's why I don't wear sneakers. As fly as them sneakers are, he got some fire sneakers. These last 2 pair of sneakers that Adidas has laced him with, they were fire. But I can't get past how he shows up the smallest in the biggest of moments. It never ceases to amaze me. Pardon me as I drink my corner store coffee. Shout out to the corner store coffee. If you drink corner store coffee, if you have a favorite corner store and they have good coffee, you know how it is. It's a line. Like the corner store would be like the Starbucks at 6 o'clock in the morning in the hood. And I'll get in. Oh, yeah, I also got to mention, don't let me forget that I got to talk about my last comedy show on Saturday on Frankfurt Ave. They get in the ghetto. James Harden left Kawhi Leonard hanging. Poor Kawhi. Kawhi Leonard was the only Los Angeles Clipper who decided to show up. I don't know where Zubac was. And he's been playing pretty good. But then he's going up against Joker. I don't know because I'm trying to decide, pardon me. It's not you, it's me. I'm trying to decide who's the best NBA player right now. Every time I'm leaning towards SGA for the not in the know in the NBA. SGA is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder, or Joker, Jokic. Man, that guy's phenomenal. The way that he controls a game and averages a triple-double at his size, averaging a triple-double, running the point. Like, him and Shai is doing the exact same thing. Only thing he is doing it in a 7-foot plus, 300 plus pound body. God damn. But, you know, Jamal Murray shows up always. And that's what I was talking about. Jamal Murray got, it was a block shot. They throw it off to Jamal Murray. Now, James Harden is a hit. I wish I had the video. I wish I could pull the video up. James Harden is already on the opposite end of the court. He's on the defensive court. He's in the backcourt. He's already on Denver Nuggets goal side. He's already on the half court side. Somehow, Jamal Murray dribbles, runs clean past James Harden. James Harden stopped where he was standing at, where he was running at. Where Jamal Murray passed him at is where James Harden stopped running at. Like, no type of effort. Oh, my God. All it takes is effort. Effort. Like the effort you put into getting all of these hot chicks. I just sounded like a white boy for no reason at all. But hot chicks, because I'm trying not to curse in these shows. I'm trying not to curse because eventually I want this stuff to get picked up with somebody. Because I'm spitting nothing but facts. Now, what the dedication you put into picking up hot chicks. Hot chicks. You need to put in to defense when it counts. When it counts. Sticking with game sevens, we're gonna touch on the game 7 between the Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors. Jalen Green, you're on notice. You're on notice for being in the same boat as Donovan Mitchell. I'm going to talk on Donovan Mitchell too in that game 1 right after this. But Donovan Mitchell is in the same boat with James Harden, where when it's tight, when it's for all of the marbles, them boys don't show up. Jalen Green's on notice. Now, last night, Golden State Warriors, the veteran-laid Golden State Warriors played up against the young and up-and-coming Houston Rockets, who took Golden State to a game 7. So, like I clapped in the episode 133, I clapped it up for Houston for forcing a game 7. So I got to clap it up for Houston for kind of fighting in the game 7. Fred VanVleet's just not enough. He's not enough. No small guard is ever going to lead you to the promised land. You say small guard, then you start talking about Stephen Curry. Steph Curry ain't no small guard. That kid is remarkable. That kid is remarkably 6'3", 6'4". No small guard. Jalen Green didn't show up. They needed him. They needed him most. But when you playing against Jimmy Butler and Buddy Hield with the horse mouth. Horse mouth stepped it up. Ain't it funny how his name is Hield and then you think of the Hield of a horse? I don't know if horses have heels or not, but he looks like Mr. Ed, Mr. Hield. But last night he was on fire. Made 9 3-pointers against the Houston Rockets. On fire. Clap it up. Clap it up. Got to clap it up for Buddy Hield for showing up. Stephen Curry had a tough first half. Didn't make his first shot until about 3 minutes left in 3 minutes left in the first quarter. But it was, of course, it was a remarkable shot from damn near half court. And he followed through, and the follow through, and I watched his follow through, how Craig Hodges mentioned on All the Smoke. If you get a chance, if you militant and you want to hear the real story on how Craig Hodges, one of the greatest shooters the NBA has ever seen, former teammate of Michael Jordan, got blackballed from the NBA after he wore a dashiki to the White House after the Chicago Bulls won the 1992 championship, if I'm not mistaken. He was very, very militant. Well, not even militant. They painted him as an overly militant man, but all he did was write a letter to the president at the time, who I believe was Bush. I'm not sure if it was Bush. I don't want to get the wrong president during '92. It was before my time, before me paying attention. But it may have been Bush, if I'm not mistaken. Bush Senior. Just wanted him to pay attention to the poor areas. Make sure he don't forget about the poor areas. Everybody act like he was on some super Malcolm X type situation, which he was, but he wasn't on that type time during that time. He just wanted to make sure that they didn't forget about the poor people. And he's a Chicago native. But that's a great, just watching, like I love watching old players talk about the game and just the art, especially the art of shooting. And he breaks down the art of shooting. He talks about his history and how he became who he was and what he stood for, from his family's background and his father and his mother being a teacher. And then just go check it out. All the Smoke, Craig Hodges, if you about that life, if you like intelligent talk. And you must like intelligent talk because you're sitting here with me. But I digress. I was talking about Jalen Green. Maybe I'm giving him a pass on not showing up during big games because this was his first up to bat again in the playoffs, in the NBA playoffs. So I can't. He let Ime Udoka down. I know that. And he let Ime down, like J. Cole let Nas down. He let Ime down. He didn't show up. But he's young. He's starstruck. But they was at home. That's what killed me. Is like Houston at home and they playing like this. Like Game 7 at home, the ball is in your court, literally. The ball is in your court. But he out there lollygagging. Yeah, I do things like this because I just want to show my talents during these things, just in case somebody need me to play in a commercial, a DraftKings commercial or something. Like I can play. Like I'm not one of these people who get in front of a camera and can't actually play. I'm not the best, but I'm not last pick. Right? Like it's a lot of niggas who be career last picks. Like not like career last pick. And I make sure I'm not the last pick, the type of nigga I am. I come in, I call next if I don't get a run as soon as I come through the gym door. Next if I don't get a run. Now you gotta be one up because I'll be damn I sit out the next game. Shit. Next if I don't get a run. Ha. But I normally get a run because they know I'm bringing it intensely defensively. Defensively, I am intense. And I know how to play basketball. It's a fine line between playing basketball and knowing how to play basketball. I can do both. So I'm on the line. And I can dibble dabble. I jump back and forth. Shout out to my career last pick dudes. Dude, you suck. Nothing worse than growing up in the ghetto non-athletic. Like lacking athleticism in the ghetto is a crime. And it's a punishment because you always got to sit and watch your friends play. Like it's one thing to be LeBron James athletically and then being being are just a bum, like no athleticism. You can have some athleticism and you could be LeBron James. We all grew up with people who were LeBron James talented and just talented, like Iguodala talented. Like you good, you just ain't that. You wasn't blessed to be 6'8" with the speed of a goddamn gazelle and strong as an ox. While I'm here on LeBron James, a lot of news, a lot of stories coming out whether or not LeBron James will retire from the NBA. Will he? Won't he? I know his hairline and his mid area retired about three and a half years ago. Very thin up top, LBJ. Very thin. Very thin. You just as thin as your years left in the NBA. We wondering if LeBron James is going to retire. I don't know. The man is playing like he's 30. I ain't gonna say he's playing like he's 25, but he is playing like he's playing like he's 36, 35, 36. Yeah, LeBron playing like 32, yeah, 32. LeBron playing like he's 32, so I'm not sure if he'll hang it up. You still go to the gym and see dudes LeBron James's age, and they still playing. So why would LeBron retire and he's still playing at a high level? Now, do I think LeBron James need to get off ball more? Yes. I think he needs to stop dominating the ball as much as he used to. LeBron, go be Anthony Mason now. Go. You know what I'm saying? And I know the game is played different to where it's not really thrown in the inside, but you LeBron James, you can change the game anytime you choose. You can change it anytime you choose. I hope that this is coming through pretty clearly. I don't know if this is, because this is my first time wearing a lapel or a lavalier. I call it a lapel because it's like a lapel, but it's a lavalier. So I got my lavalier. Also, be on the lookout for the Jay Sutton show from the streets. Yeah, curbside pickup. As soon as the weather breaks, I will be out with the camera and the microphone interviewing people. I have questions right here, actually. I get sidetracked. You're on my live, so it doesn't matter. I'll still continue on LeBron James and get into everything. All of this right here is what you're looking at. Yeah, this is the cue cards that I have for the questions. It's Jeopardy. You know, it's like Jeopardy from the streets, but I'm stuck in between Jeopardy from the streets or curbside pickup. But we have categories. We have spelling categories. We have quotes. We have quotes. Who said these quotes? We have. Let me see. Let me make sure I get the titles right since we're here. We live though. It's the Jay Sutton Show, episode 134. Finish the lyrics. We have finish the lyrics. We're going to be in the street accent. Finish the lyrics. We have trivia questions. Just random trivia questions. Questions like, what year did slavery end? I'd love to ask that question to a white guy. That's going to be one of my favorite questions to ask on the streets to a white guy. So we have trivia questions. We have questions just about Chester history. We'll definitely do that. But I won't be just doing this from Chester. I have a car so I can travel and get different stuff. We have questions for After Dark. We have After Dark questions. We have random questions. Random questions. Do you still listen to R. Kelly's music? That's what we'll ask in the streets. Yes. What else do we have? We have quotes from movies and music. So we'll have quotes like, who said, grab them by the vagina? I won't say that word on this live because I want this to get picked up. And also we'll have spelling, random words that we spell, because as you get older, you forget how to spell. LeBron James is where I was. LeBron James planning on retiring. I don't know if LeBron James is going to retire. I think he should. But knowing LeBron won't retire until he's number one in every statistical category. And when I say every statistical category, I don't just mean scoring, which he already is. I don't mean assists, which he's fifth. I don't mean rebounds, which he's probably fifth or top 10. I don't mean what else there statistical category. Games played. I'm sure he's already got that. I'm talking about being the first NBA player to play with his son. Already did that. And now, why leave that on the table? Got another son only going to do 1 year in college. I'll stay another 2 years just so I get a chance to maybe play with Bryce as well. Like, he's taking this Ken Griffey senior and junior thing to another level. LeBron wants to be number one in every statistical category. He wanted to play with every one of every top 75 player. He wanted to play with at least one of them. LeBron, shout out to LeBron James. I don't know. I don't know if he'll retire. I don't think he will. Kenny, of course. He's not, like, his championships, those are done. Unless you go team up with a very young Wemby. If LeBron go to the Spurs, but then he'll mess it up because if LeBron, like wherever LeBron go at, he dominates. So it's hard for other people to succeed while he doing what he doing. It's tough, man. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We had game one of the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Indiana Pacers, and like always, Donovan Mitchell, in the bum boat with James Harden. Him and James Harden sitting there playing one-on-ones in the bum boat. Yeah, I put him when it matters most. Donovan Mitchell, he don't show up. You thinking, oh, but he had 30 or something. Yeah. He was 13 for 33 shooting. He's a bum. And then in the fourth quarter, I only remember 1 point. He had a dunk. And it was like garbage. He's standing in the corner. He's not doing what he's doing in games 1, 2, 3. Now he is missing his running mate Garland, who normally helps out when Donovan wants to disappear from the game like he normally does when it matters most. But you know who didn't disappear? Halliburton. Halliburton. I said Halliburton. Fake light skin. I said Halliburton. Fake light skin. He want all the beef. Yeah, you see his pop, brown skin. Yeah. That's the brown skin in him. He don't give a damn. He's a fake light skin dude. Fake light skins. Shout out to all my fake light skin dudes Matt Barnes type dude. I'm with all the smoke. Me and Halliburton. Hallie came out there giving ninjas the business. You going to say my pop can't come to the games? Oh, my pop can't come to the game? Now Barnes' pop was on some nut. He was on some nut stuff. And if I was Giannis, and if Giannis was American, he mess around with a slapped him. Like, I bet Halliburton pop wouldn't have ran down on Meta World Peace, round Artest like that. Smack. Pete Gladys. That's what would have happened to that nigga. I'd have smacked the hell out of him, but Giannis did head bunt him, though. He did head bunt him. Nobody talking about that head bunt. I seen the head bunt. Yeah. But Halliburton, shout out to Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton. Is it Tyrese Halliburton? Or did I just combine Tyrese Maxey with Halliburton? I don't know. I don't have my laptop. Maxey? No. Yeah, it is Tyrese, I think. I don't know. Halliburton. Y'all know who the hell I'm talking about. Number 0 in yellow was cooking. Ugly shot. But you can't change ugly shots. Somebody else in Indiana had an ugly shot. Win by the name of Reggie Miller. If it go in, it's a win. It's a win-win. So yeah, I think I got Golden State. I got Cleveland, Indiana going. Let me see. I want to say 6, but something tells me 7. And if they don't get Garland back soon, they mess around and go. I like Indiana in 6. You got it. You heard it here. May 5th, 10:33 p.m. I got the Indiana Pacers in 6 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I just don't believe Donovan Mitchell. That's just me. You know what I mean? Shout out to Donald Trump. Since I'm starting it with D's, pause. Donald Trump says that people want him for a 3rd term. That's why they got 2028 hats. I want to tell Donald Trump, fuck out of here. That's all I got on that matter. Kanye West in weird news. Kanye West, I tapped out on Kanye West. Other than the music, I still listen to the music. I'll sample the music. So his most recent, I'm not even gonna shout out the name of his most recent stuff because I really don't fool with him. I do listen to the music though, but that audio, visual audio album that he put out on YouTube or wherever the heck else you get it, whew, beautiful music. But I don't pay attention to the news that he talk about. Like I said in the beginning, my friend normally, shout out to Near normally sends me Kanye West stuff because he know it pisses me off and I don't want that dude in my algorithm. But he said that apparently Kanye West said that for attention because he's just an attention whore, man. He is an attention whore. He like town teases who just do whatever the heck they want, wear whatever they want so you'll look at them. Just town tease. He does whatever he can for you to talk about him or pay him some mind. So his most recent attempt to get attention, he said that one of his cousins growing up who's currently incarcerated, I feel sorry for his incarcerated cousin because Kanye West said one of his incarcerated cousins, he used to suck one of his incarcerated cousins' dicks. He used to suck his incarcerated cousin dick when he was young. Dick sounds so weird. He used to suck his cousin's penis and for 10 years. For 10 years, he was sucking his cousin's penis. I would imagine in Chicago, he was sucking his cousin's penis. And that's kind of crazy to be sucking your cousin's penis for 10 years because not only is that incest, that's gay. Like, that's gay. That 10 years, I think if you sucked a dick for 10 years, you gay. And if you suck your cousin's dick for 10 years, you a gay incest. You're ancestral gay. Like, I don't know if they even have a letter in the community for what you are, because that's nasty. But here I am talking about Kanye West sucking another man's penis, his cousin, no less. I guess him saying that because he was in the news a couple weeks ago for saying that Jay-Z's twins are the R word, arted, the R arted. Because I don't know if you can say the word retarded. I don't know if you can say that on here. I remember back in the day, you can say that word. Like, nobody had a problem with you saying that word because it described a person. That's just like them taking the word midget out. And I feel them. You got to call them little people. Like, you got to respect the little person because they don't run around calling each other midgets. No, they don't do that. You never see two little people walking past each other and one of them yell out, yeah, or describe one of his friends, yeah, oh yeah, that's my midget. He already know that's my midget. So they took that word out so it wouldn't have any power. Black people, on the other hand, we decided to adopt the word nigga and make it cool. And that's our problem. We make the word cool. We make the word nigga so cool. And like, yo, that's my nigga. And it's all in the way you deliver it. Like, we ain't delivering it like, yo, oh, nah, you know that's my nigga. But it's weird when you think about it because we doing it like in a possessive way, like in possession of. That's my nigga. In possession of. In possession of. Remember how slaves were in possession of the white man and they called us niggas? But they said it with an ER, but I digress. Don't let my third eye get to blinking too early in the morning. Because I too say the word nigga. I don't type it though. I say ninja. I say ninja because we shouldn't be saying the word that much. And like I said, this is probably going to be a clip because that's what I'm doing this here for. It's for you to entertain yourself and to have somewhere to come around this time of day. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but today I'm doing it at this time. And this is where I'm at. Kanye West. Yo, Kanye, whatever, Kanye. Whatever floats your boat, B. Whatever. TV shows that before I get into my TV show, I had a show. Like, I love comedy. I love comedy because you never know where a show is going to be. Now, I had a show this past weekend. Good show. I will say good show. Neighborhood, sketchy, very sketchy. Frankfurt Ave, sketchy. And I knew it was sketchy when I rolled past. Because I rolled past and it was a bunch of young dudes out front. Masked up, all black, ashy black, navy blue. They I ain't never seen so many different colored blacks than when these young boys started wearing black. But I rolled past the establishment 3 times before I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead in. Cause I don't hold. I don't got a gun. I don't possess a. I probably shouldn't say that. I should lie and say that I got a gun so nobody run down on me. But I'm protected by the Lord. Every day I leave my house, I'm protected by the Lord. Also, I don't let nobody know where I live at. There's about 5 people who know where I live at, ever been to my place. I'm saying I got a new car now, so I don't take a picture in my new car. I gotta get some tint because I feel like a nut without having tint in the front, tint in the back. But I digress. Sketchy. I love doing comedy in dangerous places. I'm so comfortable in danger because I'm from Chester, PA. I'm not a dangerous person, but I grew up around danger, so I know danger. I've experienced danger. I've been part of the danger being put on me, so I know what danger is. I know when I'm in danger, but I also know that I'm safe. Like when you from the hood or the ghetto or the neighborhood, and you grew up in around projects, in projects, around project people, you in danger all the time, 24/7. You are in danger. You are an endangered species. But if you don't do no dumb shit, if you don't do nothing dumb, you ain't in danger. You only in danger when you do dumb stuff. Don't do nothing dumb. You are safe in the ghetto. That's just it. That's law. That's law in any ghetto you go to. When I was younger and we used to go to different cities and states and stuff, we always wanted to go to the ghetto. Now that I'm older, I'm not trying to go to the ghetto. I hope you got a dispensary where I can get some weed, or I know somebody that can have some weed delivered to me that vouches for the person who's bringing me the marijuana, because I got to get my medicine. You got to get your medicine, whether that be pills or not. It's bad for you. Whether that be liquor or not, it's bad for you. I used to judge people who drink every day. But then when you have an awakening and you sit back and you think, dude, you smoke marijuana every day. That's is an inhibitor drug of choice. Some people don't think that liquor is a drug. Liquor is a drug. And it eats at your insides. Makes you look old. If you don't drink water, you're dead on the inside. So make sure you're drinking a lot of liquor and a lot of liquid water, not soda. A lot of you niggas is out here drinking liquor and soda. That's nasty. It's nasty. Before I get out of here, also, I said Suits LA. I don't know if you're a guy or a lady who watches the show Suits, who used to watch it on USA, the original Suits LA. Much like the original Suits, the rhythm is it's eerie to watch, but I enjoy it. I don't know why I like the show. I love the show. You probably would love the show too. It's a rhythm that they talk with. I think that's why I like the show, because the dialogue is more rhythm based than just dialogue-y, if you understand what I'm saying. I like rhythms. I'm African. I like rhythms. If you ever seen me perform comedy, it's a rhythm. It's like jazz. It's like watching jazz. This is my first time saying this out loud. Yes, I'm like a jazz musician on that stage. Trim the fat. That's basically what I'm saying. Trim the fat. I don't know if I have anything else. I think that's pretty much all that I have for today. Also, we back. Whenever you're watching this show, every last Thursday of the month, Reality Check comedy show, Liberty Tavern. Every last Sunday of the month, Reality Check 2 at Boots and Bonnets. Yeah, I changed the name. It's no longer Sunday Fun Day. Or maybe it will be Sunday Fun Day. I don't know. Just know I got 2 rooms. I got 2 rooms. So comics, get at me if you in your comics, especially if you got a room, get at me. We can go room for room, booking for booking. I'm part of the barter system, but I also book people. I'm a booker. I guess I'm a booker. You know what I mean? I pat myself on the back. Like, I do a lot of stuff that I don't realize that I'm doing because I'm caught up in the moment of doing things. I'm just out here doing dope shit, busting crazy, stupid, dope moves. I need to throw this hoodie away or give it away because it's too small, but, it's the Jay Sutton Show, so why would I throw it away? This has been episode 134 of the Jay Sutton Show. Like I always say, do it big or don't do it at all. Why get hit by a car when you get hit by a bus? Watch yourself. Look both ways. Keep your eyes open. Head on the swivel. Tell your mom I love her. I forgot my closer. Like I always say, do it big or don't do it at all. Why get hit by a car when you get hit by a bus? I did it my way? I got to look it up. It don't matter. Tell somebody that Jay is back. I'm back. I'm happy. I hope you heard me on this because I didn't check to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it did. Okay. I got to go. Until I see you again. I am Jay Sutton on everything. Peace out.